proposed talks between Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga and his Assam counterpart Himanta Biswa Sharma on the interstate boundary dispute that was scheduled to be held on September 19th has been postponed to September 21st, that is tomorrow. The chief ministers of the two states last week had a telephonic conversation and agreed to hold talks for the second time in New Delhi to find an amicable solution to the long-standing interstate boundary dispute between the two neighbouring states. The meeting in Delhi has been rescheduled after Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma flew back to Assam due to an emergency. So, big story at this point in time, viewers. The proposed talks between Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga and his Assam counterpart Himanta Biswa Sharma on the interstate boundary dispute that was scheduled to be held on September 19th has been postponed to September 21st, that is tomorrow. The chief ministers of two states last week had a telephonic conversation and agreed to hold talks for the second time in New Delhi to find an amicable solution to the long-standing interstate boundary dispute between the two neighbouring states. The meeting in Delhi has been rescheduled after Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma flew back to Assam due to an emergency. And worth mentioning here that Mizoram shares a 164.6 kilometer long border with Assam. The border dispute between the two neighbouring states stems from the two colonial demarcations of 1875 and 1933. Earlier, the two states held ministerial-level talks in Aizawl last month and agreed to resolve the dispute through dialogue. All right, my colleague Isaac Zoramthanga joins us over the phone line to give us more details regarding this crucial meeting. Well, Isaac, as the meeting between the two chief ministers of Assam and Mizoram has been rescheduled to September 21st. Earlier, it was supposed to take place yesterday, that is on September 19th, but it has now been postponed to September 21st, that is tomorrow. So give us more details on this.
Yes, Pooja, the meeting between the two chief ministers has been postponed for tomorrow. So yes, it was the Assam chief minister and Mizoram chief minister that will hold the talks on to find the amicable solution to the border dispute, to the long-pending border dispute. So several talks have been made between the two states, the district level talks and also the minister level talk has also been held several times. Now, recently, there has been a ministerial level talks held in Aizawl. In that, when the two cabinet ministers from Assam have visited Chief Minister Zoramthanga, he replied them that he also had a telephonic conversation with some chief ministers, and both agreed to had a meeting in the national capital Delhi on this September. So yes, now that the meeting is firstly it was scheduled at yesterday, that is 19th. Now it has been rescheduled as 21st of this September. So the CMO official from the Mizoram had earlier said that the meeting will take place in the national capital, but the venue is yet to be decided. So the venue is still not yet confirmed as of now, but yes, the meeting will take place tomorrow at Delhi, Pooja.
All right. As Isaac, all eyes are on this crucial meeting that is scheduled to take place tomorrow to find an amicable solution to the long-standing interstate boundary dispute between the two neighbouring northeastern states. So, who are the other leaders who will be there in Delhi for this crucial meeting?
As of now, from the CMO officials, there is no confirmation at all. But the CMO will be the chief minister will be the chief minister will sit with his representative of his assistants, and only the ministers, all the ministers will not be present at this time. Only the CM talks will be held, and all the office assistants and all will be present with the chief minister. But since the last time that the Home Minister of Mizoram have already mentioned that if the chief minister level talk is also on its way, will be held on this September, the ministerial level talk will also be held in Assam on this October. So that will also be the ministerial level talks
Okay.
between the neighboring, between the two states.